Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Empire at War, where I'm continuing to play as a Separatist in the Empire at War Remake mod, more specifically the French Fried Taters submod and the Clone Wars Holdouts submod. And we're playing as the Separatists. Last we left off, we conquered Ryloth. Now, the Sun Consortium still has 2 planets. Hopefully, the other AI factions will take care of that for us. And if that is the case, that means that will have been the 3rd faction eliminated. Now, I have been, in between episodes, kind of queuing up different, and of course I clicked 4 planets, queuing up different income buildings, so we're building a lot of different stuff. And I also noticed that on Kessel, the tax agency actually has upkeep, it doesn't give income, so I sold it off. My guess is that certain planets, especially those with like low, minimal populations, they actually cost money to have the tax agencies. I guess that's how it works, and they give a higher bonus on the high planet tax agencies. So we're building up the economy. Tech 3 is being acquired. I'm at 20%. Money is kind of the main issue. Odds are that quite a few cycles are going to be going relatively quick. So maybe next episode will be like a completion of me just letting a lot of time pass and cutting in every time I have a battle, something like that. And a commenter was nice enough to write something I did not know. At Tech 3 you can get subjugators, which is basically like the Malevolence class ships. So that's going to be really cool when we can get one of those. It's apparently really strong. That seems to imply that the Empire will be able to get Superstar Destroyers. I'm not sure if they can, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Anyway, we are going to be attacking Smuggler's Run and securing that section of the, the space. Ventress is going to head off to Scarif, and I just saw now that Celanon was seized by the Republic, which means it is go time to attack the Republic ourselves. We're going to leave 1 ship here, just as a garrison, maybe some Gazantes. I haven't used those, so maybe I can... Well, we will fight the battle for Smuggler's Run first. This might be a pretty big Hutt fleet, because they've just been chilling, more or less, losing stuff. This is one of their starting planets, so this might actually be a big battle. We'll see. It looks like it. I mean, yeah, this is going to be probably one of, if not the biggest Hutt battle. Essentially, the majority of the Hutt fleet. Once we destroy that, we will be golden. Kind of wish I put in one of my smaller carriers, but that's fine. We have the battleship. We lost the other carrier. That's right. We're going to be a little bit conservative with our forces. We're going to get you guys in. We're going to get Gizlora Delta in. I'm going to get the other carriers. Put me up to 96. I think want the Lucre Hulk battleship. Like, it's very, very powerful. And it has such, like, amazing tanking capabilities, so I think I'm gonna do that. And then maybe putting in... This is 8, and this is 8. I feel like the diamond should be, like, at the 6. But maybe it's amazing against the small vessels. An excellent anti-starfighter support ship. I mean, that's good. We have a lot of... Does this one say how many? Yeah, this one has 90 vulture droids, so it's not like we're hurting for vulture droids. I'm gonna send these guys forward to try and lure the enemy. And I think I'm gonna drop in the Quasar. Or even more bombers. We got the Stellaris music playing in the background. Now, when this episode is released, I will hopefully have posted and scheduled the next stream, which should be out this Saturday coming. This should be coming out on, what, Monday? Or Thursday, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to be doing another stream on Saturday, I'm thinking, for like 3 or so hours. Playing some Stellaris. I feel like with releasing the content of Stellaris, it's either going to be like raw gameplay footage, which may not be all that entertaining, or it might be like very edited, but that's going to require a lot of time, and time is something I don't have as much anymore. So, you know, if you want to comment down below what you prefer in case of that, then do. Or join me on the stream. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see. People are probably more busy now in August than they were in July. A lot of people have their vacations over or are going to be starting to get back to work, so... But, as always, it's fun to hang out and kind of chat about things. Yeah, no, keeping the schedule up like I had in July is unfortunately unfeasible. I wish, right? Imagine a time where AI is so good that people can only work, or only need to work like 4 or 3 days a week. That would be something, right? Will we ever reach that? I don't know. It's probably going to take a while regardless, but would be nice. I definitely felt quite exhausted after my first week back to work. I mean, there are benefits of working as well. Money is kind of a necessity. Kind of. Alright, so let's move you a little bit further forward. I think I might have lured them this way. Maybe, just maybe. We're gonna get these vulture droids, and I think they're coming here. So let's try to put everyone in position. Put you here. Maybe move these back. You can actually stop where you are. I think you're good. There's this asteroid field that's kind of protecting us from one side, one flank, which we have to be really careful to not fly into the asteroid. Maybe we can succeed in doing that. Control 1. But you're going to be our control 2. Alright, so now the Lucre Hulk is going to take some pot shots at the different ships as they trickle in. I mean, the models do look fantastic. Like, this is actually a very cool looking group of mods. Apparently the Victory class had a rework as well. Oh, sorry about that. Victory class had a bit of a rework as well, so yeah, we're trashing the huts. They don't have a chance, I don't think. Let's see if we can't lure more of them in. We're just taking things nice and slow. I don't want to lose any ships for this battle. Yeah, I'm actually going to get you to kind of turn around. Yeah, I think that'd be good. I do not want you to go into the asteroid field. We'll put the Patarnki right there. We have all of our scary fighters and bombers that we can use later on. Let's see if they actually will be lured. I might have to go in a second time with my vultures. I mean, they're trickling in. I do wish that these Lucre Hulks had a little bit more vision as well. They don't have to have the same as like the sensor version, but maybe just a teensy bit more. Hopefully my constant suggestions are not all too annoying. Remember, I'm just one person, so my opinions are not super important, but I'm still going to give them. And my hope is, because we're over 30 episodes now, my hope is actually to wrap this up in 50 episodes. That's a pretty long series, in my opinion. And I think one of the big things that I might need to do is, well, I've already extended the length of most episodes. But as I said before, letting more time pass to acquire the big fleets, I think will be a next step. And once I have very big fleets, I can probably up the difficulty and thereby allow the AI to kind of catch up in fleet size. So even though we have lots of big battles, so they're just kind of chilling here, which I think is smart, to be honest. I'm going to send you two there and then maybe send these there. Because they have a lot of carriers, so keeping themselves alive. Yeah, you're gonna stop where you are. You're a little bit out of position. Goal is to kind of put this ship here. Maybe put this ship right there. That would be good. Go here. Move you forward as well. Now, I definitely need more of these CR9980s. Seems like they might be lured now. Look at that fleet. It's pretty big. Daran Tan class. Basically a Providence, more or less, but without the... It seems weaker, to be honest. The Dorbula seems very good, though. Getting another victim is jumping into the fray. Control 2. Let's get some of these guys to maybe hunt the different fighters and bombers in the asteroid fields. Let's not be surrounded. That's heading into the asteroid field. Not sure how smart that is, but you know what? You do you. I mean, he's kind of strafing and avoiding all the different shots. Not anymore, but for a while there, kind of dodging everything. Move you a little bit further forward. You're good where you are. Move you a little further forward. Keep moving up. Go A, and let's grab the Petronki. You here? Did I just kill that ship without... Yeah, I think so. It's annoying because this whole, like, area has asteroids, like, in the division. So it's kind of hard to know where the asteroid fields actually are. Got some of you. I guess we just kind of have to go to them. It seems like they're not really playing ball when it comes to slowly trickling in and dying. So we're just going to have to... No. Move around like this. We can slowly rotate. I have time. Okay, they're coming in with some of their ships. So that's nice. Like, we'll take them out. We can't quite see them in the distance. Not quite. So once this ship is kind of like rotated, I'll be able to move it forward quite a bit, I think. Just hunt stuff, right? I think that'll be good. And move you forward. Like right here, I think. It has very long range, as evidenced by this. It just doesn't have the vision. Let's move you forward as well. Control 1. Move you guys forward. I'm curious what these green rings are. If anyone would be kind enough to answer, I would appreciate it. Because this fleet-wide combat bonuses, I assume that's everywhere and not just within the green ring. If it's just within the green ring, then I have been using my Omnis wrong this whole time. And it would be very valuable to learn about that. Alright, this is going well, I think. Okay, here we go. I think it's time to start using these now. So, no. Control 1. Just kind of spread these out. More or less. Let's see here. Enemy target sighted. You guys, and then... There we go. Now these are going to be my control 5. All of you are going to go for, I think, the hangar of this specific ship. There's an ore refinery right there. That's fine. We don't care about that. So I'm going to be taking out the hangar on this one. That means I kind of want to attack and destroy... I kind of want to attack and destroy this one. Yeah. And you're going to go and take this one out as well. You're going to head this way as well. Move forward, please. Forward. The Trunky, I think, is doing quite a bit of damage. Alright, we're finally starting to do quite a bit of damage. And all power to batteries. Alright. So this ship is completely smoked. I mean, it's a really cool ship. I should be doing all power to weapons on my other ships, so I do not know what your thing is doing, but all power to engines or whatever, or all power to batteries. All power to batteries. Let's deploy a... No, you're fine. Move forward a little bit further. And then deploy one. That'll be good. Move forward. I think you're good where you are, but let's move a little bit further forward. What do I have here? You need to move forward as well. That's good. So that's gone. You guys need to move forward as well. Oh, they're actually coming in real close. Okay, so let's do that. The healing thing will be good. They're coming in and charging us, basically. It's kind of funny. We might lose something. I'm going to try to keep everything alive, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. Go after this. Kill A, and let's grab the bombers here. Take some of this out. These two bombers can go after this shield generator. These two bombers can go after... about after the engines, right? After the engines on this one, in fact. You're in the repair zone, which is quite good. Alright, we're doing a lot of damage now. Charging us like that was kind of fun. Didn't really work out for them, though. Yeah, we still haven't lost anything, and we're going to put you in here to ensure that we still do not lose anything. There we go, that's that. I'm going to try to move you forward. Turn around. No. There we go, that's good. I think that'll be good. Yeah, you guys can move forward as well. Gisler Delso. I think I killed everything here, more or less, so why don't you also move forward? They really love taking these, like, weird-ass arcs. That's fine. Just do that. This one is slowly rotating around. Get our Vulture Droids to come over here. Do some damage. You forward. And you forward. Trunky can also move, like, up here. We're slowly but surely getting there. You're actually going to take out this ore refinery. This ship can almost do stuff. I might just put, like, a repair thing right here. I think that could be good. It's fine. You go after one of those hard points, and then you two take this out. Let's do this, actually. And then put these here. And these there. I guess they have more oil refineries, so this is going to be a pretty decent income planet. Which is good. And I think I've said this a few times prior, but I really do think that we're starting to get to the point where we're going to start snowballing, because the income is pretty good. It's like, what, 50k a cycle a month? And I'm getting even more income buildings, so it's probably going to go up to 65, maybe 70k. At that point, you know, I can almost afford a Lucre Hulk every month. So we're going to start seeing things. And the supply cap I have is pretty high as well. It's like 4.7 thousand. I'll have to get a few more of the stations. Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Move up here. You keep moving forward, honestly. And get these to maybe take this out. Get the bombers here. There. This is almost dead. Okay, they still have that one ship here. Yeah, we're trying our best. Now, they definitely did have quite a big fleet. I just think that the Hut ships were not only inferior, but the AI just isn't as good at tactics. I'm by no means great at it, but I feel like I've gotten a little bit better as the campaign has gone on. At least a tiny bit, right? Let me know what you guys think down below. But I'd say I've at least improved a little. I still make blunders all the time. I mean, It's easy to make a couple small mistakes that mean that you lose a few very valuable ships. Now, it's funny how the vibes for each mod is kind of different. Like in Thrawn's Revenge or the other Empire War Expanded mods, you have much bigger fleets, and it's very like common to lose ships, and they're relatively easy to replace, so it's more about not losing 5 or 6 big ships, but losing a few carriers or whatever. I mean, a few corvettes or whatever is kind of part of the course. Well, with this one, maybe because of the lower supply or the bigger ships or the more zoomed in nature, I'm like loath to lose anything, which isn't really realistic, I think, at this point of the campaign.
We've got him on the run.
All right. I mean, look at that. I think this is a pretty fantastic result. Okay, great. So this is ours now. We're going to be building it up.
We'll smash anything that gets in our
I
way.
definitely need more carriers, but I'm getting a few... I'm getting a lot of big ships. I'm getting some carriers here, which will help. But honestly, I might cancel those. I do want some Lucre Hulks, but I think... Yeah, we're going to get a couple of those. That'll be useful. Ground armies are looking pretty feisty. Pretty large at this point.
Sure. Right.
Lots of money. 21%. So maybe I can get it in like 1 or 2 cycles. Let's attack. Did I move just a Gazanti, which I'll do this as well. Okay, let's go.
Jumping into hyperspace now.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, so this is going to be a big old battle against the Rebel Alliance. They still probably have a pretty sizable fleet over Dantooine. They've probably been building that up, but you know, this is probably their main stuff. I'm going to let them come to us, so I'm going to go, you know, Admiral, Captain, Omni. Got to get those boys in here. Is this a carrier or a... Yeah, this is a carrier type. I kind of want it just for the vision and the tanking. And then I want a standard carrier loadout for the heals. I think I want a Sebaoth class for the damage. A fire support regiment would be kind of nice, but... Do we have diamonds? I do have a diamond. If I put that in, that gives me 175, which means I can't really put in anything else. I already do have the Providence. That's the thing, is like, I would love if the fleets were just a little bit changed so I could put in the Sebaoth and something else, but... You know, because I don't want to lose these, right? How much do you cost? 15. I mean, 20k and 24k. That's pretty good. You know what? I'm not using my hero enough, so we're going to put him in. And that gives me leeway to put in the diamond. And that gives me 12 more. This is 6. That's annoying. And everything else is like 8. I guess I could put in 2 standard.
Reinforcements cancelled.
There we go. 180. It's rare that I have that kind of fleet. So I'm going to have a really big fighter and bomber complement for this battle. I hope they don't just run away. That's the big thing. They have a very large fighter and bomber complement as well. Now, it's going to be really important that we use the fighters and bombers that I do have. These do not have hard points, so I'm going to actually try to nuke down the all the different fighters and bombers. I'm just mashing this button to make sure that I get all the bombers in and all the fighters in. All right, good. I think this is everything. There we go. Control 1. All of you are going to move here. And then we're going to go... There we go. Control 3. 1 and 2. Alright, we got all of our different squads. So the goal is going to be for these two to... I think one of these can take out a single Quasar probably in one bombing run. But just to be safe, I'm going to send both of them against one Quasar. And then if that goes well, maybe against one Pelta. That might be the strat. The vultures are just going to fight all the fighters. These I'm going to also probably try to hit something specific. I'm relatively optimistic about...
We have nothing to report, sir. Ion
Okay, we're going to
drive
move you up here. We're going to move you up there as well.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
I mean, these are decent anti-fighter in my opinion. We have quite a few small ships.
Negative on visual scan.
Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to kind of trickle in, which isn't great. Just spread out the damage.
Incoming.
I should probably keep these in reserve, but I'm still going to send them out. We're going to take this out and then try to go for some of the Peltas. Fortunately, kind of trickling in instead of coming like a big wave of death, but hopefully these can kind of, you know, distract enough. Okay, we're doing some damage. And you guys can go after this. Okay, that went pretty well. Let's go after this Pelta. And maybe after... What? I want you guys to go after this missile ship. Okay, so you are going to go after this Pelta. Yeah, you go after this Pelta. And go after this Quasar. Sure. How's damage against the Pelta going? Not great. The Quasar lost quite a bit of his hit points, though. And this ship is gone. Alright, I like that. I like that change. Maybe go after one of the CR-90s. Okay, we lost a lot of our bombers, but that I think is fine. If I can actually shoot these down. I think we actually charge them now. So let's get you to go after this. I think there's a bigger chance of them running away now than me actually losing anything. So we're actually going to be kind of aggressive. Well, I can do something like all of these go here. You know what? Go after this Pelta. Move forward. I might have actually been a little bit too afraid of their fighters and bombers and getting overwhelmed. I think there's a big chance that they run away and we do not manage to kill everything, but if that is the case, and that is the case, and these are just messing around, killing a lot of different stuff. Do I have any... I do have these. That would be good to take these out and these out. The Pelta here is toast. Fortunately, I have you, so you can hopefully do some damage against these. The diamond can go after these boys. Stellaris music slapping pretty hard in my opinion. Oh, wrong button. Come on, there. Nope. Not what I want. There we go. All power to the maximum effect will be good. You're going to go after one of these as well. I'm going to immediately put this in here and put this in here. I think that'll help a lot. You forward. You forward as well. Let's grab all of these and just fight whatever. The bombers, meanwhile, are going to go after you. I think that'll be very good. Just you, where you're all the way over there. Not loving that. Try to get in and maybe do some damage. You're actually going to go after this. I think we're winning the fighter battle quite handily. They do have those CR90s, but I think that's fine. I do not think sensor jamming helps all that much, so we're going to ignore that. And obviously the sensor ping isn't all that useful at this stage. Alright. Okay, fantastic. So maybe go after the engines here. You need to go after this Pelta. Go after this Pelta. Yeah, go after the Quasar. I definitely want to take that one out. You don't have your engines, so you don't matter anymore. Go after the Pelta, actually. And maybe I can go after some of these CR90s. That would be nice. You still have your engines? You do. Which is not good. Wrong button. There we go. Engine's gone there. Fantastic. Control A. This is dead. Go after this CR90. I don't think I'll be able to kill this just in time, but yeah, I escaped. It's fine. We managed to kill all the important ships, in my opinion. Yeah, look at that. That is quite a bit. Let's see. And I'm probably just going to auto-resolve the ground battle. I don't really feel like fighting it right now. See here. Okay, that feels kind of BS. I could have definitely taken that out with better casualties. Maybe I should have done that in between episodes. It's fine. Let's get some of these. Some of these. And what am I going to get? Ringo Vinda. Some of these. We're replacing the forces we lost, so it's fine. Now, Lentilles, we've lost Lentilles quite a few times. So I'm actually going to deploy 2 different garrison forces over there. Head up there. Build this up. Now, how do the ships on Scarif are basically non-existent? There is like a singular Longbow class, which is not a lot. I could probably auto-resolve this and do well against that fleet. I need to find wherever... So I'm going to count Camino as their capital. So that's the one where I have to fight it out. Fair and square. Let's go to Camino, actually. They don't have a lot there either. They do have 2 Venators there, actually. Which I think makes sense. I'm going to combine this fleet here. I do wonder what the auto-resolve will do on Scarif. I'm a tiny bit worried. Teensy tiny bit worried. Hopefully it will be fine.
We'll take our guns over there.
They have... It looks mostly like just fighters and small ships, so it's not really all that interesting. Yeah, doing this will cut off Rothana as well. And it will cut off Silveris and Shola. So basically cuts the... Oh no, they have this system. Alright, that's fine.
Tactical battle imminent.
Auto-resolve? I think that's fair. Good enough. I definitely need more Omnis. How many do I have in this fleet? I still think I have 1. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Maybe I do this, honestly. I would like to get more admirals and captains and all that good stuff, but maybe I do this. That could be good. Yeah, that could be good. Let's see how things go. So I'm building up here. Money is coming in. I probably should attack like Dathomir just so I don't have to care about it anymore. They only have a tier 2, I think. So I think I could just go for it. So let's go for Dathomir. And Axilla also only has a tier 2. And Agamar only has a tier 2. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to just go for all of these systems here. And that will connect to... I think the Munilist fleet should attack Borosk as well. Darth Vader's here. Okay, we're fighting Darth Vader. Part of me maybe wants to do that next episode instead. I think I am going to actually run away. I'll fight Darth Vader next episode. Alright, we're going to save that for... Yeah. We're saving that for next episode. That is interesting. Yeah, he has that one Star Destroyer. I'm guessing he's just going to go to the station and be boring. A tier 2 station is also quite dangerous, to be honest. Do I have... Is this a... yeah, this is a scan ship. So let's sensor ping. I mean, it's still 60,000 shields. And quite a few hard points. What is it they're lacking? So they do not have... I'm not really sure. But they have a weaker defense fleet. They don't have any of the add-ons. How much does he have? 35,000 shields, 80,000 hit points. Darth Vader has decades of experience in Republic and Imperial fleet doctrine, tempered with his usual lack of self-preservation. All corvettes, frigates, capitals, battlecruisers, and dreadnoughts rush in headfirst with 33% increased movement speed, firing their weapons for 30% extra damage at the cost of 30% shield strength. Okay, so that is very interesting. I guess that doesn't impact the station any, but it does mean that he is actually a little bit more vulnerable. I don't know if his bonuses apply to him. I'm not sure how things work in that regard. Next episode, we're going to try to kill Darth Vader. Considering we've seen multiple heroes kind of spawn a second time for the Zon Consortium, I'm assuming that the AI is able to... English. Is able to get back Darth Vader. So killing him isn't actually going to do anything all that drastic. So we're going to retreat. And I think, honestly, we might end the episode here as well. Next episode, we're going to be pretty quickly attacking Darth Vader. And then I'm going to try to allow for some time between episodes to commence. Let's see where we retreat. Hopefully, we retreat to... good. Alright. That's very good. Scarif, I might conquer in between episodes. That could be a good thing to do. Bothawi has not that much. What do they have here? Once we've conquered the Republic Hardliners and Nal Hutta and Teth, we'll have connected up, meaning that these systems will no longer be vulnerable. We'll be able to go after these systems and Mandalore and maybe start really, like, securing ourselves. No longer having to have so many, like, separate fleets, essentially. Would be really good. Bothawi. Armies and Scarif. I'm going to wait till we're on Circumtor. They have a Venator here. I mean, I think the Hardliners are kind of weak as well, so I think they're vulnerable, and that's pretty good. So yeah, we're ending the episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Join us next time when we continue with more Star Wars Empire at War. I upload content 5 days a week. I'm uploading these 3 times a week, the Star Wars series. And on days that I stream, I won't be uploading one of these series, so Saturday will be a stream instead. Please join me for that. It'll be a lot of fun to see you guys there. And yeah, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.